This is a story about courage, loss, and heartbreak. It's a story that could have happened to anyone on any ordinary night, but it happened to Akim Torre. It's about a man who stood up when others might have turned away, a man named Akim Torre. He was the kind of person who didn't seek attention but whose actions spoke louder than words. It was a quiet Monday night, August 4th, 2025, in Washington, D.C. The city was winding down, the air heavy with summer heat, and most people were just trying to get home. On New Jersey Avenue Northwest, outside a parking garage near the Yotel Hotel, the city's usual hum was broken by something tragic. In a matter of seconds, everything changed. Akim Torre, just 28, wasn't a headline, he was a real person. He was a son, a brother, a friend, and a neighbor. He had dreams, plans, and a future he was working hard to build. A project manager in IT, building apps and building a life. He was passionate about technology, always eager to learn, and determined to make a difference in his field. The kind of guy who quietly held his family together after his father passed. He became the anchor, the steady hand everyone could rely on, the man of the house. He took on responsibilities most people his age would shy away from, never complaining, always putting his loved ones first. He looked after his mom, Felinda, and his younger sister, shaping his dreams around their futures. Every decision he made was with them in mind. But that night, Akim became something else, a hero. In a split second he made a choice that would define his legacy. He didn't know the woman being threatened by a gunman. She was a stranger. But to Akim, her safety mattered just as much as anyone's. But Akim saw danger, and he stepped in. He didn't pause to weigh the risks or think about himself. He put himself between violence and innocence. In that moment, he was driven by instinct, by compassion, by the values he'd been raised with. He paid the ultimate price. His bravery cost him his life, but it saved someone else's. The suspect? Still out there. The city is left searching for answers, and a family is left searching for justice. Witnesses describe him as a man with dreadlocks, wearing a white t-shirt and shorts. He blended into the night, but his actions left a mark that can't be erased. He fled in a black sedan, maybe a Honda. That car, and the man inside, are now the focus of a citywide search. Akim's family, originally from Sierra Leone, raised him to respect and protect women. Those lessons shaped his character, guiding him even in his final moments. That was how he lived, and how he died. He was a protector, not just in words, but in action. His mother, Felinda, is devastated, her voice breaking as she demands justice. She remembers her son as gentle, responsible, and brave beyond measure. Friends and family gathered at their Riverdale, Maryland home, mourning a life taken far too soon. The pain is raw, the loss immeasurable. We all like to imagine what we'd do in a moment of crisis. Would we freeze? Would we run? Or would we step forward? But Akim didn't hesitate. He acted. He showed us what true courage looks like, even when the cost is unthinkable. And now his family and the city are left with grief and with questions. Why did this happen? Who will answer for it? The echoes of that night linger, haunting everyone who loved him. If you know anything at all about that night, police need your help. Even the smallest detail could make a difference. Maybe you saw a black sedan, or a man matching that description. Maybe you heard something unusual, or noticed someone acting strangely. Your call could bring closure to a family whose world has been shattered. It could help bring justice for Akim, and peace to those left behind. Akim Torre's story is one of bravery, but also a painful reminder of the price some pay just for doing the right thing. His sacrifice should never be forgotten. I hope you'll remember his name, remember his courage, his kindness, and the love he had for his family and community. Stay safe, stay aware, and take care of each other. Because sometimes, the greatest heroes are the ones who simply choose to do what's right, no matter the cost.